Researchers trained bumblebees to understand a simple form of Morse code using flashing lights. Scientists discovered that bumblebees can learn to tell the difference between short and long flashes of light. By doing this, the bees learned where to find sugar and where to avoid something bitter. This means they can understand timing patterns, which is a skill that helps many animals survive. In the experiment, bees saw two lights. One light flashed for a short time and the other for a longer time. One of these patterns meant sugar and the other meant a bitter taste. Different groups of bees were taught different patterns. The bees kept choosing the correct flash again and again until they reached a strong accuracy level. To make sure they really learned the timing and were not following the smell of sugar, the researchers removed the rewards. Even without sugar, the bees still picked the flash pattern they had learned. It surprised scientists because bees never see flashing lights like this in nature, yet they were still able to track the timing and remember it. This suggests their brains can process time in a way that is more advanced than expected. Scientists aren't sure exactly how their tiny brains are pulling this off, but one idea is that they've developed a flexible sense of time that helps with things like watching movement or navigating complex spaces. Another theory is that timing might just be baked into how neurons work, regardless of the species. Whatever the case, this ability in creatures with brains smaller than a poppy seed continues to challenge what we thought we knew about intelligence.
When a bee is exposed to pesticides, it can experience a range of detrimental effects that impact both individual bees and entire colonies. Commonly used pesticides, particularly neonicotinoids, can interfere with a bee's nervous system, affecting its ability to navigate, forage, and communicate with other bees. Even at sublethal doses, pesticides can impair a bee's learning and memory, reducing its efficiency in collecting pollen and nectar. This not only affects the individual bee's survival, but also the overall health and productivity of the colony. Exposure can occur through direct contact with pesticide-treated plants, contaminated pollen and nectar, or pesticide drift in the air. In severe cases, pesticides can cause immediate death, while chronic exposure may lead to long-term health issues, reduced lifespan, and weakened immune systems, making bees more susceptible to diseases and parasites. Pesticides can also affect bee reproduction, potentially causing queens to lay fewer eggs or produce less viable offspring. The impact extends beyond individual bees to the entire ecosystem, as bees play a crucial role in pollination. Colony collapse disorder, a phenomenon where worker bees abruptly disappear from a hive, has been linked to pesticide exposure among other factors. Pesticides can accumulate in beehives, contaminating honey and wax, which may have further consequences for bee health and potentially affect humans consuming these products. The severity of these effects depends on factors such as the type and concentration of the pesticide, duration of exposure, and the bee's life stage. Can vaccines protect bees against diseases? The first ever vaccine designed for insects, aimed at protecting honeybees against a devastating bacterial disease, has shown an unexpected bonus effect. It seems to also protect them from an unrelated virus. Dalan Animal Health developed the vaccine to fight American foul brood disease, a fatal infection that can wipe out bee colonies and requires burning or irradiating infected hives. The vaccine doesn't use injections. Bees are inoculated by eating sugar paste containing dead bacteria. This primes the queen bee, protecting her offspring when she lays eggs. Large-scale testing proved challenging due to natural disasters, but lab results were promising. The United States Department of Agriculture and Canadian authorities gave the vaccine approval. Beekeepers using the vaccine reported overall improvements in colony health, beyond simply reducing foul brood infections. To investigate this, researchers conducted a study on 400 hives. Although no foul brood cases occurred, vaccinated hives showed remarkable resilience against a virus spread by varroa mites. Vaccinated hives had lower virus levels than unvaccinated ones, despite similar mite infestations. This unexpected result suggests the vaccine might offer broad-spectrum protection, potentially because bees' immune systems are less specific than mammals. While further research is needed to understand exactly how this works, the discovery highlights the potential of this bee vaccine. If replicated, it could be a significant milestone for both bee health and our understanding of insect immunity.